update. My team won Twitch Rivals. We beat Shroud and XQC. I don't really want to say more. I don't really want to say more because I'm done with drama. I'm happy we won. I'm very happy. Like, legitimately, I can't believe, like, I got out, I stayed, like, you know, I ventured out of the YouTube bubble for 2 weeks and then got into this whole situation. But in the end, it doesn't matter because my team ended up winning. We won Twitch Rivals. Coney's planning on releasing a video, so check that out. When I saw the script, he sent me the script and was like, "Can I say this? Are you comfortable with me saying this?" And I was like, "Yeah, you know I'm an enabler, so yeah, let's do it." Like, I was like, "Yeah, keep that shit in. Do it. Keep that shit in. I don't care." So when you watch the video, it's gonna be spicy, that's for sure. It's gonna be, bro. Okay, I'll say something. I think it's okay. Coney, he's also an enabler, and I love Coney. He's so, oh my god, he does not care. He's also an enabler, and he is willing to argue with anybody, even children. So, you know, there were some people that were not happy about our team winning, and then they kept like spamming on Twitter on all of us. And so, like, Coney, I messaged Coney, and he was like, "Oh yeah, that shit was so fun. I had an hour to kill while my kid was at gymnastic practice, and that fuels me." And I was like, my man. And he was like, "Yeah, I just had an hour to kill, and I figured might as well, nothing else to do right now." And then so, like, at one point, a weather bot was like, it was the, okay, like, this is the, I thought it was so funny, but like, there is one account that he was arguing with that was a gimmick account. It was a weather bot / XQC fan account. I was like, what a crazy combination. And then Coney was like, "Oh my god, I'm arguing with a weather bot." It was so funny because I was like, what the fuck? How are you, like, what a combo. So yeah, it was such a f***ing Twitter moment right there. I don't know how people can thrive off of, like, I understand, like, that's how you can build up, like, momentum, and like how you can like create, like, you're like, what's the word, how you put yourself on people's feed, because it makes people remember you and stuff like that, because it's like, you know, doing drama and like being involved in shit like that, it raises engagement, it puts you on, it makes people be aware of you, visibility, all of that, stay in the dialogue, it makes you relevant. But that shit is so tired. I don't understand. Like, I was like, I don't understand how people can do this. It's like I'm just like, I was so tired. I wasn't even like involved anymore, but I was so tired. But I gained 3K followers on Twitter, which was crazy because I was like, I didn't do anything. I made 2 tweets just to clarify that I wasn't gonna be there and like explaining to my fans why I won't be there. And then I gained 3K Twitter followers from, I don't even know how many like Twitch followers I gained from that. I gained, like, I'm so surprised because like I barely exist on Twitter, and I barely exist on Twitter, and then like people were like, you know what, I'm a follower after. I'm like, oh my god. I think like the funniest part though during the entire Twitch Rivals tournament, is that every time they win a game or before they get into a game or they win anything, my old team would be like, for Doki! For Doki!
Let's fucking go!
Good job.
For Doki! For Doki!
Holy
Does our guy
fuck.
left you?
Doki! We fucking won! We're for Doki!
Holy shit.
For
Does our guy left you because I
Doki!
thought?
And then people have no idea what the f is going on because the team, it wasn't named Doki anymore. It was named Hogs, like after like our my replacement captain. People were like, who the f is Doki? I'm like, please say Dokibird. Please, for the love of God, someone just say Dokibird, because I don't want them to follow that Rainbow Six Siege guy that has the name Doki right now. Like, it's like, please, someone say Dokibird, please, or everything's gonna funnel to that random Rainbow Six Siege pro player who has the name Doki. Please, for Doki, quote, Rainbow Six Siege. Nestor, if you look it up on Twitch, this guy has, I could never change my name because like I always wanted it to be Doki, like just straight up Doki for Twitch because I thought it was so clean. But like this guy has claimed the name Doki for like years now. I think like 6+ years, ever since Rainbow Six Siege was a thing. So like if anybody's gonna look up Doki on Twitch, that guy's name is gonna show up. And I'm like, someone say Dokibird, please. It's not that it's not that hard. Someone say Dokibird. I don't want to funnel everybody into this random guy's channel. No one knew. Dokibird is not it's the real not Doki. We're too late. Darkblade, thank you for the super chat. Thank you. How does it feel knowing that Coney is a mutant and raccoon lover? I think the most terrible thing is that my team won because they had to put Coney on Rocket Raccoon, and that was like the game-changing strat, and it really hurt. It really did. I did get a little sad that the reason why we won was because we put Coney on Rocket Raccoon, and it does make me a little sad after my prejudice against raccoons. They won because of a raccoon. If I was there, this would never have happened, guys. If I was there, this would have never happened. I was so scared and nervous. Like, I legitimately, I talked about it on this Coney stream when the tournament ended. But like, I was actually so anxious and like so nervous that I didn't even do any work yesterday. I know I was like, oh, I'm not gonna watch it, but like I watched the I watched the semis and the finals because I was, you know, they were literally playing Shroud and XQC, and like I was so nervous for them, and like I didn't care. My main goal was I wanted them to beat Shroud because I live vicariously through them. I'm like the dance mom because I couldn't meet my goals. So I pretended that I was them, and like I lived through their lives. And like, so like, I legitimately did not care if we lose or win against XQC. I just really wanted them to beat Shroud. So I was so scared because I thought it was, like the first 2 games, it was very scared, and then like I couldn't watch on the 3rd game. After the 3rd game, I stopped watching because I was legitimately gonna throw up. That was how nervous and anxious I was. I legitimately was gonna throw up if I kept watching. And so like I messaged Bulger and I was like, "Are you watching the games?" And he was like, "Yeah." And then I was like, "Oh my god, like can you like tell me if they win or not, because I can't take this. They're making this way too close for me." Like I was like, I can't. They legitimately they won by like 1%. They could have. It was so scary because Shroud was winning the very last match, and then they flipped it. It was King of the Hill, and they flipped it at the very last game. And from 0 to 99 to 100 to 99, it was the 1% flip. And it I like, oh my god, I legitimately, I was gonna throw up. Because like I watched the last game. During the last game, I watched it. And I was gonna be like, all right, I'm either gonna be super depressed or I mean, okay, it was like I'm gonna be okay. So like Coney was like has like a nuclear bomb, and he was like, if I lose this goes off. There's gonna be some mutual assured destruction. And I was like, oh man, if we lose this, we're gonna be here for more shit's gonna come. I was like, I'm gonna break glass in case of emergency. He was ready to say something if we lose. So I was like, oh, thank God we won. Thank God we can move on. I was like, oh, thank God we can move on if we win this. And then like XQC was just like a f***ing dessert after that. Like I didn't care. I was all right after. No, Coney was like, I'm ready to burn all the bridges. I was like, oh my god, Coney, you shouldn't ask me for my push mission. You know I'm an enabler. I was like, you know I'm a f***ing enabler. I'm not stopping you. I'm not stopping you. I'm not stopping you, Coney. You know that. But yeah, look forward to the video, though. Look forward to the video whenever he uploads it. I saw the script and I was like, oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, he was ready to like, he was ready to burn everything, like burn every bridge. I wasn't scared about the XQC match. I was a little scared because I was like, why the f did you guys have to make it that close at the last game? Like the last two games. I was like, you guys did not have to make it that close, guys. Yeah, I got a little scared when they lost the third game. They lost the third game. And I was like, guys, come on, just pack it up. I'm tired. I'm so tired. Like, I'm really proud of my team, and I'm proud of how well they did in the end. Like a lot of them are now like, you know, they're on a lot of people's radars. Like I heard like Hogs and Gomez were both like praised by like a lot of giant content creators like Tariq and Shroud. They were spectating Gomez and Hogs, and they were like, you know, they're like, wow, wait, these guys are actually really cracked out. And people crashing out over our 17-year-old kid, like 17-year-old kid who was like, and I'm like, bro, you're bro, she's 17, man. Like, why are you crashing out on her? You have like legitimately years of experience and an insane career. She literally made this has been the most money she's ever made in anything. Like, come on, bro. The tournament's over now. Everybody's gonna forget about the drama and like all that shit within literally like the next week or so. And especially like certain fans are just gonna move on to the next drama that was most likely to happen maybe tomorrow. No, Doki! No, you're just giving them more ammo! You're just gonna put more of a target on you. I'm on YouTube. Like, I'd be surprised if they ever venture out of Twitch. Like, at best they'll like try to get me on Twitter, but I'd be surprised if they ever venture here. that's the life update. That was the life update regarding Marvel Rivals. I'm really, like I said, I'm really happy. I'm really happy with how well my team did, and I hope that they have a great career right after. I hope that a lot of them do really well with the new attention on them. I heard that like Shroud was potentially looking at like Gomez and Hogs and like their performances and their team because of how well they were doing during this. So I hope that leads to more paths for the rest of my team. And then now everybody knows that Sabubu is like a prodigy, like being 17 and able to like, you know, like piss off some of the biggest content creators out there, like crying over a 17-year-old kid, like a 17-year-old girl too. And like, you know, Coney being Coney, and then there's Miss Rock and Jaboni having people in their eyes on them. And yeah, it's been a great, I'm really happy and proud of my team. It's time. Are you guys ready?
The time is right. We should attack now.
For Doki! For Doki!
Take this from us.
Let's go! And then we get off the horse. Charge!
You're suffering. Use those feelings to